Hello, everybody. What's up? My name is Kelly.
Night.
And welcome back to
Great Ace Eternity. It goes on, my friends.
Forever and Ever.
Anyway.
I think I read this.
Yeah, you probably did. We usually leave off where you're at.
And this trial will continue.
Yay, we continue.
Forget who the two people were that were like...
Don't do
it. Yeah.
Okay. I had a moment of like, please don't go to that anchor screen.
Oh, then, Lord Von Zeeks, how does the prosecution wish to proceed? Oh, for fuck's sakes, I can't believe I still have to goddamn do this. This trial is rapidly descending into a farce. Did you say fart? Oh my god. Like a corked wine, the first few sips are bitter enough.
Fire.
What follows is repugnant. It's good for nothing to save the gutter. If I may, Lord Von Zeeks, the defense has just put forward a credible alternative explanation for what happened. Credible. Is that your considered opinion, Mr. Foreman? The defense's argument is a joke to which I barely know how to respond. But let me start by insisting that you must all familiarize yourselves better with the relative positions of those places being discussed. What do you mean by that? What's his angle now? It should already be more than apparent that between the crime scene and the Garadeb household runs a rather wide street, Briar Road. Which means that the distance from the Garadeb's house to the scene of some... 15 yards.
No, I remember learning yards in school. It never caught on in my brain. Like, I knew it perfectly to pass and then it disappeared.
As all math should, really.
I liked math. I just didn't use it much because even though we're Canadian, a lot of our measurements were still being Americanified. So we were learning both, like, the two different ways to do everything, like, you know, and because more commonly people still talked in non-metric, you know. Because our parents grew up learning that way, and like even our stoves say Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. The yard thing went out of the window for feet. Anyways, let me see. 15 yards. That's around 14 meters.
14 meters? Ah, it's a little farther than I imagined.
Yeah, you could throw that far.
And as you ladies and gentlemen of the jury rightly noted as having portentous significance, the fourth book was found in the victim's clutches. In other words, the smoldering book, wantonly hurled by the lady of the house, traveled 15 yards to land on the opposite side of the road, neatly between the collapsed victim's fingers and thumb. Is that your final conclusion, my learned and diluted friend?
Yeah, this is going to be slightly off topic. But you know how when you look at him, he does look like he has a slight outline?
Yeah?
That's how I wish they did the Pokemon 3D models. That's why it always bugged me. It's like they should still have a callback to their old sprites.
It's a callback.
And it's like, they've been doing 3D models with that kind of effect for years, so it's like, you could have.
Did the jackknife follow a near identical trajectory to plunge into the middle of the victim's back? This fantasy is somewhat stretching the notion of having a bad day for the victim, I think. Even those pathetic serialized detective stories have more believable plots.
I like those pathetic serialized detective stories.
Oh, that's cute. You read them.
That's true. He would have to read them to know.
There's nothing I can say to that.
That prosecutor loves the sound of his own voice.
Mr. Sato.
Serialized detective stories are pathetic, are they? How dare he?
Maybe let's pick our battles here.
Oh, I'll pick a fight. Right. My lord, might I be allowed to speak?
As judicial assistant, you may speak for the defense. Yes, go ahead.
The prosecution may consider the idea a fantasy, but what the defense has postulated was believable enough to persuade the jury to change its leaning, and as such, the court has a duty to explore this alternative explanation as thoroughly as possible.
For fuck's sakes.
To that end, juror number 4, Miss Joan Gettin, must be called to testify and submit to cross-examination.
Saints alive!
No, most saints are dead. That's how they become saints, really.
Cross-examination of a juror. Horror! Order! Order! Well, this is highly irregular. It is unprecedented for a member of the jury to be summoned to the witness stand.
Objection!
Ah, screw your objection.
And unnecessary.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not like that?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I love you too. Did I go too high-pitched? Sorry. Our cat Orion is behind us. He does not like it when I whistle or go too high-pitched. I'm just saying. He
I
doesn't
didn't realize it was all high-pitched. I just thought it was whistles.
Well, is a good way to get that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, sometimes will.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, he's right behind your chair.
He's directly behind me. I can't
Yeah,
see him.
he's directly behind you, staring directly at me.
Mama, how dare you?
I love you. You're so cute. One last whistle? Anyway.
So mean. Oh, Lord Van Zeeks. Oh, fuck. Here we go. There are already witnesses in the stand whose testimony the defense may further cross-examine. My noted friend's farcical theory has any truth to it.
Also, you didn't know about the high pitch because you don't go as high pitch when you laugh as I do.
Well, because I'm male.
I know, but I'm just saying I have naturally high-pitched laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
Beautiful laugh.
Beautiful.
And both a burning book and a jackknife must have flown through the sky before this couple's eyes.
And we must just...
Wrong person.
And we must assume they would be able to testify accordingly. What say you, witnesses?
Yes, sir. Constable Rolly beat reporting for duty, sir.
Well. Good morning, officer.
Sorry for dozing until now, sir. I haven't slept for a month on account of a villain who's appearing on my beat, sir. Oh, they are so heroic, these London bobbies. Patricia, my darling, I've been neglecting you, but no more.
Oh, Rowley, my hero. You make me swoon.
Very well. I hereby reject the defense's request
Oh.
and order the witnesses in the stand to testify again. State forthwith before the court any details pertaining to the defense's alternative explanation of events.
Yes, sir!
You gonna be able to stay awake?
Constable Bates, report.
This case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Gettin. Believe me, our London Bobby is good for his word.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I know. You see, sir, the windows of the top floor of the Gettin pad are high-hinged cements.
Obviously, anything had been thrown out of the window, we would have seen it. I did leave the scene to go fetch help, but my trusty Rowley was there to make sure nothing was disturbed.
I didn't take my eye off the crime scene for 1 moment, sir. Nothing, sir. Just a report on that front, sir.
Oh, this is quite startling. Top-hinged casement windows. That detail was not in the police report, Constable.
Yes, sorry about that. I must have been a little drowsy.
You cannot excuse your sins with drowsiness every time, Constable.
Well, maybe if you actually had more people to work one fucking job, I wouldn't be tired, sir.
This is too relatable today.
No, sir.
Sorry, but... what exactly is a top-hinged casement window?
Yeah, I think I call it a cement window.
And you... You cannot excuse your ignorance with such trite remarks, my learned friend.
How is it ignorant if they haven't even been in the fucking country a week?
Of course. Sorry.
I found it, Mr. Naruto. Cast your mind back to the windows of Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's room.
Alright, I'll try.
So the window opens in order to allow air to circulate inside the house. But it's a top hinge casement window. It swings open along the upper edge, you see?
It looks like it can go both ways, though. I'm glad you've rectified your ignorance, a casement window's most prominent feature. Is its stay. A metal bar which prevents the window from being opened beyond a certain amount. It prevents its opening? It's all news to me.
Absolutely correct, sir. In other words, if a book or a knife would have been thrown through the window, it would have cluttered against the pane and fallen straight down into the pavement below.
She's got some excellent aim then, I guess.
Oh no, because as you said, there was a metal bar on the bottom window too.
No.
Shit.
You see the problem then? Good. Your education in Windows is complete.
No, it's not. There's many other kind of windows you don't know about, trust me.
There was never any possibility of either the book or the knife traveling 15 yards over the road. That is, unless the window pane had been shattered. Something we've discounted already. That can't...
Did you see that, Rowley? A young Japanese man just collapsed in agony. I'm so happy.
Oh yes, my darling, I saw it. I saw how he crumbled before me.
Oh, Rowley, you're so strong.
Go fuck yourselves. How is this happening? I haven't even started the cross-examination yet, and already my argument's been destroyed.
That's fine, you'll fix it.
Counsel, if you could drag yourself upright again. The court awaits your cross-examination. Yes, my lord. Oh, good. Another desperate situation.
Not that one. There's something up with the windows.
By which you mean they don't open fully. Is that correct?
Yes, sir!
Hmm?
They're just there to allow a bit of fresh air into the house, you see. So they're restricted to how they open. Yet there is the same kind of bar on the bottom.
And therefore anything thrown out the window from inside the room would simply strike the pane and fall to the street directly below. For clarity, allow me to mark it on the map.
Well,
Here. It's the location where objects would have fallen. Yes, directly opposite the scene of the crime, on the other side of the ride road. Ride road?
level.
Barbecue, Shaggy.
What?
Nothing. Would it have been so hard for somebody to mention this top hinged casement before thing? Well, I have another question for you, Constable.
And what would that be, sir?
How do you even know? Why would you have any idea what sort of windows Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's house are furnished with?
Ah, well, sir, that's very simple. You see, I've helped with the investigation yesterday.
Excuse me.
Do you have something to add, Mrs. Bitt? Sorry? You look, well, delighted. Is there some particular reason for that?
Oh, I was just remembering, that's all. We really were so lucky.
Lucky? What do you mean?
Oh, well, of course I feel terrible for the poor woman who was attacked. Don't misunderstand me, please. But we were just so lucky it didn't happen on Rowley's beat. It was so close, you see.
Oh, I hadn't realized.
Oh, yeah. That street, Briar Road, that's the boundary between Rowley's beat and the next one. Isn't that right, my love?
The fact that he's chewing that thing is just, ugh. Constable Bitt.
Yeah, that's right. That's the reason I was helping out with the interview and the occupants of the Gab house yesterday. That house is on my beat, you see, sir.
That really was cutting it close then.
Constable, I wonder if you could clarify something. If the Gab house is on your beat, does that mean the pavement next to it is as well? Outside Mr. Gable's house? Yes, ma'am. The pavement on that side of the road is part of my beat.
I see. I was unaware of that.
Just think, if the woman had been attacked just on the other side of Briar Road, we would never have been able to go out for that meal to celebrate our wedding anniversary. That's the life of a Bobby, after all.
Extraordinary people are Bobbies. Tirelessly working for the benefit of all Londoners.
You know what I think? I think it was good Lord's way of rewarding my Rowley for all his hard work. Don't you think so, my darling?
There must be a bet, my love. There must be.
I think perhaps we should make sure we have that information officially on record.
Leave it to me, Miss Nahodo. I'll take care of it immediately.
The case file's information has been updated in the court record.
And now it's my turn, I think.
I want to look at things. Should I first here?
I mean, sure.
Hold it!
But according to my notes here, the sun had gone down already and it was dark.
Oh,
But Rolly and I were strolling along, gazing at the night sky and looking for our lucky star.
Sorry?
The star that will guide us to eternal happiness.
Can't it guide you to answer the question?
if a flame book had cut across the sky in front of us, it would have lit up like a shooting star.
If I had seen a shooting star, I would have made a wish upon it. Let Rolly be an inspector, I would have said. 3 times at least.
Of course, with the smog and everything, we couldn't actually see the stars.
In short, are you trying to say that neither a book nor a knife crossed the sky before you?
Yes, sir, that is correct, sir. As sure as the night sky in London is starless, sir.
I think she has enough stars in her eyes for you. Certainly seems like they're telling the truth.
Then we saw that poor woman fall to the ground, so we ran straight over to help her.
Press this.
Hold it!
Yeah, you said that you went to a nearby police box to fetch another officer, is that right?
That's right, yeah. If it had been on Rolly's speed, I would have known exactly where I was going, of course.
Don't feel bad, my love. You can't be expected to know the location of every piece, box, and every beat, sorry.
So Rolly told me the way, only sort of got a little lost on the way.
Patricia, my darling, that's why I love you. Your terrible sense of direction is bewitching to me. Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rolly.
Oh, God.
So I suppose I got about 15 minutes. But like I said, my Rolly was at the scene the whole time, making sure nothing was disturbed.
I was off duty at the time, of course, but true Bobby is never off duty, sir. I didn't take my eyes off the grass even for 1 moment. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Press.
Hold it!
Like, I guess we're pressing everything. Nothing to report.
That's correct, sir. I had my eyes wide open the entire time. I never looked away for a second.
As your eyes are.
No one else approached the scene and nothing was removed from it. I can swear to that on the odds honor, sir.
Really? That seems a little strange.
Beg your pardon, sir. Strange, sir. Seems altogether regular to me.
The burnt copy of The Lion's Pride was originally in the Garrett household. So the question remains, how did it find its way into the hand of the victim? Can you shed any light on that, seeing as you were at the scene of the crime the entire time?
Aha! Could it be a different copy, sir? One that just happened to be burnt as well?
Even if that were possible, why would the victim have been gripping the book in her hand? As we can see from the photographic print, she had a bag over her shoulder.
I don't get paid to think. Well, sir, that book was in the lady's hand from the moment we arrived at the scene.
Is that so? There's something about this statement that's not sitting right with me. There's 2 mysteries how that knife ended up in her back and how that book ended up in her hand. She was gonna eat it.
Why would she eat a book? She's a book lover.
What do you think the knife was for?
Burglars.
I'm gonna shank a bitch.
Exactly. You come near me, I shank you.
There must be some common thread between them.
Okay. I will press this one.
Hold it!
Am I supposed to read?
Yeah.
Oh. How can you say that for certain?
We didn't press that one yet. A very good question, sir. And the answer is this. It is the notable founding principles of the force written on it as a reminder to us all. I almost said this sentence again, okay? It has the noble founding principles of the force written on it as a reminder to all us policemen of our sworn duty. He showed us that before, didn't he?
Did he? Can't say I remember. Yeah, it's been a while.
To patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. It's what the job's all about. And that's why I can stand here today beside my long-suffering wife and tell you a Bobby's good for his word, unless it's to his wife. Because we will never make any appointment, ever. While rubbing my tired eyes immediately, sir.
Oh, Rowley, you're so manly.
Of course I am, my darling Patricia. Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rowley.
Oh, Jesus. No, none of that is what I meant. I meant, how can you say for certain that this case has nothing to do with the Gyarados?
Ah, I see, sir. You should have said so earlier, sir.
I was playing the pronoun game. Could you answer the question? That was a waste of time, then.
Absolutely, sir. I will answer it to my fullest of ability, sir. There is a surprising reason why Mr. and Mrs. Gerard's domestic dispute can't be related to this case. But before I get into that, sir, just one thing.
Yeah?
I very much like for you and all your countrymen to understand the great British institution of Scotland Yard. So I hope you'll take back some tales of us London Bobbies and how we uphold our guiding principles.
I wasn't planning on going back just yet. I only just got here.
So in that answer, I'd be happy to lend you my warrant card for your perusal. But I must warn you, you won't be able to get through it without shedding a few tears.
Thank you, I'll, try. Constable Bates' warrant card has been entered into the court record.
Okay, now I have to look at that.
Can I ask you something, please? Mr. Lawyer, sir? Yeah, sure. What is it? You're doubting us, aren't you? I can tell. What? I wasn't really. I mean, what the fuck is she doing? Please, just because I'm a woman doesn't make my testimony any less valuable. You might just see me as the wife of a policeman, but I'm a woman of a word. I am. I really don't remember ever suggesting that I doubted you. No excuses. I don't want to hear it. My voice will be heard. My lord, you'll let me speak, won't you? Yes, Miss Bate. I will allow you to supplement your testimony if you so desire. Sometimes the path of least resistance is the sage one. That was a very loud mutter. I heard that. Japanese man thinks a police wife word counts as nothing, does he? Well, watch out, sir. I might let you get away with something like that, but my Rowley won't. Duly noted, Miss Bate. Please, I humbly ask you to continue.
What could she possibly be about to say, I wonder?
I know what I saw. My eyes never let me down. My sense of direction is a little off sometimes, though.
Okay, first off.
Examine. Item 1. A policeman will strive to preserve the peace within his allotted beat. Item 2. A patrolling officer is expected to walk 20 miles around his beat every day and further hence of community relations. Item 1. Any crimes fall under the jurisdiction of the beat in which they are discovered. Item 2. When the crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with the initial investigation to help detectives.
It's just 2 cards.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Hold it!
Miss Bit, nobody is questioning what you've told us.
I saw it, I did. That evening, I saw it clearly. Little Eastern man with the whiskers and the funny curved back, slinking away from the scene.
Ah.
I know what I didn't see as well. I didn't see any flaming boxer knives flying through the sky
With diamonds. All very clear.
No, sir, no problem, sir.
Did your wife's remark just now bring something to mind, maybe?
Well, in a way, sir, yes, sir. I was just remembering that same thing happened that evening as well.
You mean Miss Bate lost her way? Oh, I guess it's Mrs. Bate.
Well, yeah, she married me. Well, you see, I sent her off to find a police box and the next beat over from mine. But she was gone a fair bit longer than I was expecting. I thought she'd be back inside 10 minutes, but my darling had gone a good 15.
Oh, Rowley, you're such a tease. The reason I was so long was because the bouquet, silly.
Oh, what?
Was because of the bouquet.
Sounded like you said bouquet.
I did. I always.
Okay, because I'm like, croquet.
It's like, okay.
No, it's not pronounced the way it's spelled in English.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. I've been doing this a lot more lately, and I feel really bad. Like, there was one night I was with a coworker, and I was looking for the taco seasoning, and I'm like, oh, that's fachada. And she's like, what the fuck did you just call it? It's fajita. I'm like, yeah, I know what I said. It's fachada.
And sometimes I just go by, it's like Island.
Island is my land. Island is your land.
Well, truthfully, I have a vivid memory in my childhood of learning how to spell island when my teacher just explained it. It's just Island. Anyway. The bouquet?
Sorry, what bouquet are we talking about?
Oh, it was a present from our wedding anniversary. Rowley's so romantic. He saved up for it with farthings he had pennies.
Farthings and half pennies.
He found in the gutter while doing his rounds.
They're pretty much half pennies is what it means. It's like pretty much the lowest of chains he could fit together.
Yeah, how romantic.
I'd forgotten all about it and just till now. Had you, darling?
Oh, yes. But that was just between us. No talking about to anybody else, darling. You have to promise.
Really? Oh. Shit.
What was that all about? Constable Bit looked very obviously troubled during that exchange.
And we'll figure what that's about next time.
This has been Gally.
This has been nice.
See y'all next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.